How's it going? Welcome to February and whatnot. We're a week into this now. I'm going to burn everything down. But real quickly, I do want to remind everyone that my name is Ren. You're watching Ren Plays Things. Whether you're watching one of our live streams or redos, we appreciate you being here. And also, tonight we are playing for Rising Above the Disorder, which is a charity, a nonprofit that supports people getting access to mental health and overcoming any boundaries that they may have along that path. So, tonight we're playing Pokemon Legends Arceus. I'm really excited to be playing for Rise Above the Disorder, but I get their name wrong all the time and I feel so bad about it, y'all. Like, so bad. Today has been a very Monday. However, I would just like to take this brief moment to say congratulations to Knifey, who finally made it back to her island today. She's gonna kill me. No, but I'm excited. I'm excited that she's back on her island. So, our in-house fashionista has finally arrived again. Lots of Wrentendo news today, and some of it is good and some of it is kind of crap. We've had a lot of really nasty YouTube stuff today. So, before I get too deep into it, essentially what's happening is the Zelda YouTube community, which had already kind of hit its threshold for me. Like, there's one or two that are not absolutely sexist or antagonistic whenever they make videos. So the Nintendo YouTube is slowly getting there as well. I'm going to encourage literally every wholesome streamer I know to please go ahead and start whatever your Nintendo game is. Start a fucking channel on that, because besides the Animal Crossing YouTubers, there is no chill. And even when it comes to some of those, there is no chill. Definitely 100% sure I could live in console Kato's and Lex Plays streams forever. But there are just some, like, really in-your-face, antagonistic, awful people out there in internet land. So, today's big drama is that if you're crazy like me and keep a journal, this time last year was a big Nintendo Direct for Nintendo fans. It was the first Direct we had in a while, and went over well and stuff like that. So now everybody's like, is there going to be a Nintendo Direct this month? And yes, I did do that voice on purpose, because that is what half of the YouTubers sound like that say anything about it. It's so rude. It's so rude to mock people. But, like, it's just the same formula over and over again. Essentially what happened today, though, was that those same YouTubers who have taken this material and recycled it as a formula over and over and over and over and over again tried to call out a Nintendo insider who has been right about a couple of things and wrong about others, saying that I literally heard someone who has over 3 million followers today, I heard them say that she better be right this time and bring up the fact that she identified as female over and over and over and over and over again. And fuck off with that noise, okay? First of all, you can absolutely tell someone that they're wrong. You can absolutely tell someone that they're wrong as a leaker or a rumor. Y'all know how I feel about misinformation. It doesn't have anything to do with their fucking gender. Like, zero. Zilch, nada. So please drop the stereotypes. Just like, women are here, we're in games, we're making games now. Did you know that? And it's a whole thing. Just stop being toxic. Please stop being toxic. The next Nintendo news segment that I want to talk about is actually that Eurogamer reported yesterday that the Switch is fixing to get all the Arkham games. So all the Batman games. And essentially that had essentially it came from a website, like a French retailer website, WTT, listing a collection as a placeholder for the Arkham games. So now everybody's like, fuck Arkham! I gotta say, I fucking love those games. even though Batman's superpower is basically white privilege, I still really fucking love those games. So let's talk about this Nintendo Direct stuff and my feelings on that, because I do want to talk about it now that I've gotten out my angst towards your toxic ass community, white cis male YouTubers talking about Nintendo. I fully expect a Direct sometime in the next 2 weeks. I would like for it to be tomorrow. If it is tomorrow, or if like there's like an announcement tomorrow, I wouldn't be surprised. But honestly, I think it's just going to focus on a lot of the predictions from E3 last year, and a lot of, I don't think there's going to be a lot of new content. I think it's going to be updates on things that have already been announced. So essentially, Breath of the Wild 2, it's supposed to drop sometime this year. The last trailer that we saw for it was during Nintendo's E3 in 2021. Nintendo absolutely killed E3. Like, they did an incredible job. But that is the last time we got any information on it. And you can ask Chrissy, like, I just like, y'all got any more of that Zelda news? So yeah, I'm not sure any further updates will happen, but I think we may get a date, like a solid date, and a, you know, maybe a little gameplay. I doubt they'll give us like a full treehouse or a full Direct on Zelda Breath of the Wild 2 until probably E3 this year, if I had to imagine. But yeah, who knows? Who knows? Yeah, the conference. Chrissy calls it the conference. The Nintendo Direct. You know, the Nintendo conference. I do think we'll see some other news on the Monster Hunter Rise. Monster Hunter Rise is DLC that's coming out this year. It just said 2022. As far as I can tell, we have no confirmed, like actually confirmed by Nintendo date on that. We just have like some massive expansion news that is, again, very formulaic and reiterating the same information over and over again. I do expect a Mario Party Superstars update with new boards and new characters. That game has really taken off. It's really pulled at people's nostalgia, and I think it's just it's fun. It's where it needs to go. This one's kind of weird. Voice of Cards. So Voice of Cards was that like RPG game that we saw that would like the cards on the table. It looks very it looks like it would be like a sideshow game in one of the in a D&D campaign. But essentially it's an RPG with tabletop cards. That's the only way I know how to explain it. But the fact that I can't explain it, and like a lot of people can't really nail it down, I think it should be getting some kind of footage update soon. So either we'll see a trailer or we'll get a date. Chocobo Racing is probably going to get an absolute date announced, I'd say, as well as the confirmed date by Nintendo in a trailer confirmed date for Kirby and the Forgotten Lands, as well as maybe a little like DLC announcement info, because it's coming out like next month supposedly. If they don't push it, and I would really appreciate that. Let's see. I do think we're gonna get a Mario Golf update. Oh, son of a bitch! It's February, sorry. I do think we're going to get a Mario Golf update, as well as new courses, maybe like a paid DLC or something. I don't know. Possible new characters. Again, more paid content. I do think that they are going to go ahead and make us some more Animal Crossing like paid content, just because this one's gone so well. Like, the popularity for this game is now skyrocketed back up to like May 2020 popularity status. I think we're probably going to see some Dread DLC and possibly a Prime 4 update for Metroid. Who knows? Who knows? Triangle Strategy, we're definitely going to get hyped for the changes that came from the survey. It's been like a year and a half since they put that survey out, but I feel pretty confident that they're going to like give something. I feel pretty confident that they're going to kind of push that out a bit more into people's faces, due to the fact that they spend so much time to make those changes. So I do expect that the next Nintendo Direct will have some kind of teaser trailer for the Mario movie that's coming out. Other than that, I got some Hail Marys. I do expect something from Splatoon 3. I do expect some kind of Bayonetta update. I'm pretty sure they're going to push Bayonetta though. They're either going to push it out too early as a half-assed game, or they're gonna push it back. And the latter is probably what I'm leaning towards right now, if I'm being honest. I think the biggest thing is I want very badly for there to be new Switch games for Nintendo Switch Online, because Majora's Mask, I need Majora's Mask. I need some Super Nintendo games that haven't made it there yet. Mario Paint hasn't made it onto the Switch yet. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would like to see a little Hail Mary with maybe like a brand new board in Mario Party. I would also like to see maybe some paid DLC, maybe a little more paid DLC surprises for Breath of the Wild, or Age of Calamity going forward. But, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. So, I love you guys. I should have a YouTube video up tomorrow. Whether it's the same one or I make a different one is completely dependent on the Nintendo news this evening. I love you guys. I hope you have a wonderful night. I hope you have a wonderful week. I will probably... I'll see you on Friday. But also might do an Animal Crossing thing this week. My schedule's kind of up and down, so I'll talk to you later. You guys have a good week. Be the change. And pet your cats. This is what I'm gonna do right now. Okay. Okay, bye.